What's going on, YouTube? I am going to do a quick video on the Craig MP3 Plus video player with the 4.3-inch TFT color touchscreen display. And I had it in this little pouch case, which is what it came with in the packaging. I will see if I can do links to the unboxing video as well as the first boot video. Now, some things I would like to point out in reference to this MP3 player. It is not compatible with Windows 7. And had I known this beforehand, I would have saved my money and actually bought a MP3 player that was compatible with Windows 7. This I had no clue of in the beginning, and there's nothing indicating on the packaging that it's not compatible with Windows 7. So there was no way for me to know, and I'm assuming there was no way for the seller to know unless they themselves actually had this device and played around with it to figure it out. I've tried everything that I knew to try to get video on this player. I've tried every different file format I could think of, every file format that was listed in the manual. Nothing. Since I can't install the drivers from the disk, I can't convert video properly to the screen size and resolution that it needs to be to put on this player. So basically, this is just an MP3 player for me. And I have all my music on the SD card, which is here. I have a 2 GB micro SD card in here. This particular model is a 4 GB model and is expandable with another 4 GB SD card, micro SD card, or TFT card, whichever you want to call it. So I can get up to 8 gigs on this particular model. It is very nice weight. It is very nice. Now, would I recommend this? Sure, why not? There's no reason for me not to recommend this player. For what it's worth, it does what it's supposed to do. Now, me personally, I've not played around with it enough to know all that it can do because I can't put anything on it but music. So, and another thing, when you click on these icons, you have to basically touch them twice. Okay. This was the current play. Generally, if I go here into the music tab, this is exactly what it does. It says no file. Reason being, you have to go to the file list, and like I said, you tap it twice. The first time actually highlights it. The second time, it selects it. So you basically got to hit every icon twice, and until you're in the file itself. So here I have several different folders of music that I have here on this player. I don't know exactly how many songs I have on here so far, but it's a 2 GB memory card, so I'm sure I could fit way more than what I have. And I have a Christian tab, I have a walking tab. These are songs that I play when I go walking in the afternoons or mornings or whenever. Then I have a miscellaneous, which is just songs that I put in here that, you know, for whatever occasion, whatever. Now, to click on one, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down because I don't want to get any kind of copyright infringement issues going on. But as you see the little information here. You see the little bar moving. You see the name. You see that it's an MP3. You see the name of the artist. However you have it on your, whatever you have your music saved on is how it will appear here. And here it's skipping. I have it skipping through the song. And then here you can pause it and play the song. And here you can go back, and this button down here, say for instance it would list the little album art or if I'm not mistaken, if you had lyrics, it would probably show the lyrics here during that time. And here you have the repeat mode, you have play mode, you have the EQ. You can set up your own EQ. Here it's on normal. You can set it up to various different EQ settings. Well, I didn't mean to put it on classical. So we'll put it on normal. We'll go back. And that is one section here. Then we have video. Now, as I said, since I have a Windows 7 based computer, I will not be able to install the driver disk, which includes the software that will, convert your video file formats in the correct file format and screen resolution and things that you needed. I can't do that. So this is just here, just added space. There's the photo tab, the ebook, settings, stopwatch, record, and file list. File list is generally where I go if I want to get into what I need to get into, because I can't access it any other way, which is kind of weird, but okay. Then we have settings. We have the display settings, which you have the power saving mode, and then you have brightness. And then we have the system settings, which you have the default setting, touch calibration, and desktop. Desktop is basically where you can change the color of your desktop. So let's go back. There we go. I just changed it to white. Now we have system settings, language, system information, slideshow, I guess that's for your pictures. Auto power off, which I don't have it set to do that. And basically, that's about it, considering I can't put any videos on here, so there's really nothing I can do in reference to just using this as an MP3 player. Like I said, the touchscreen works fairly well, most majority of the time, but as I said earlier, you have to double tap, and that was kind of weird. It went to settings when I hit stopwatch. So you have to double tap, which is okay. But overall, this is a nice player for what it is, for the price, because it was fairly cheap. And would I recommend it? Most definitely I would. So that's all I have for now. And I hope you guys have a great day. I think I went over the specs of this player. As we all know, like I said, it's a 4 gigabyte model, and it has a 4.3 inch TFT color display, touchscreen, of course, micro SD card slot, built-in rechargeable battery, built-in speaker, equalizer presets, 3.5mm headset jack, which is right here, on off. This is 3.5mm headset jack, on, off, and reset button.